everybody to another COVID Convo, where we have real conversations with real people about what well-being looks like in a pandemic. And today I've got my team with me today. I've got Greasy and Simon. Greasy, how are you going in Belgium?
Yeah, really good. So excited for this conversation. So excited.
Awesome. And Simon, how are you going? It's early morning for us, man. 6 a.m.
Yeah, early morning, mate, but I'm awake now and yeah, looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, well, easy to wake up when we've got something so well worth it. We've got a real inspiration of ours and important figure in the field of positive psychology with us, Dr. Paul Wong. Doctor, would you like to tell our audience a little bit about yourself? Introduce yourself. What do we need to know about you?
You want me to talk about my professional self or about my real self?
Well, it's an open invitation. What do you want the audience to know about you? Do you want them to know your professional self or your real self?
Okay, professionally, I am a psychologist, and I'm a pastor, and I am a researcher and clinician. My true self is I'm a poor guy without a country. Okay, I look Chinese, but I despise my government, Chinese government. So I'm a Canadian, but I'm not fully accepted by Canada because I'm Chinese. So I'm no country, no home. Also, poor me is not accepted by any school of psychology. Humanist psychology think I'm too positive. Our psychologists think I'm too humanistic. So this is my blessing. This is my problem and my blessing, because I am lost. I'm marginalized, ostracized. So I have to find my own way. So that is my strength and my blessing. That's all.
I'm so glad to hear that from someone like you, Paul. My background is very similar. So I'm Fijian Indian. So Indians that were living in Fiji that came to Australia. Now we have a population here, but we're not even from Fiji. Like, we got taken from India to Fiji by the British. So, you know, I have no idea of who I am or where I'm from. And like you said, it's a hard road to walk when you don't have roots, right? Yeah. Or your roots disown you in a kind of way. But it does offer a certain privilege. You get to open up your perspective, things that you didn't get to see before you can see now.
So I took up my roots. My roots go back 5,000 years in China, right? But also I take up roots in the Western country. So my struggle is how to integrate East and West. Yeah. So that is my challenge and also my strength, to be able to integrate East and West.
Paul, I'm wondering, that fundamental, real you, this struggle to integrate East and West, how are you seeing that come out with everything that's happening with COVID?
Yeah, so I find it's very beneficial for me, because I can see something that my friends in the West do not see. Also, I see something my Chinese friends in the East do not see. So in other words, I'm able to have a broader view of things. So the truth is always somewhere in between. Kipling says, East and West never meet, okay? I'm saying that East and West must meet in the middle. So that's where the balance comes, that's where the happiness comes. Happiness is always found in the middle.
Can you elaborate a little bit? What are some of the things that the East is seeing that the West isn't seeing? And what are some of the things the West is seeing but the East isn't seeing?
I'm saying that you have to look at the middle, between East and West. That's where is a sweet spot.
Paul, I'm interested. How's your life been affected by the COVID situation at the moment? How are you traveling, and yeah, how are your family?
Okay, that's a good question. You know, in many ways, I'm grateful for this COVID-19 crisis, because it is like an a message from God, or a message from nature. It's a call to awaken us from our materialistic pursuit, from our selfishness, from our false belief that a good time is here forever. It tells us that this world, the life is fragile, this world is full of danger. We better be wise up. We better be, what's that mean?
Sorry, Paul. I was just flagging that I wanted to ask the next question to my friends there. So you please keep talking.
Okay. So I'm just saying that it makes the point. It helped me to make my point easier to my positive psychology friends. I usually tell them that well-being and happiness, it can only be built on the foundation of suffering. They'll poo-poo me. They don't listen. I say, no, see, I'm right. Okay, I say, now we suffer, but we can still be happy. When we're able to find true joy in the midst of isolation, in the midst of loneliness and the fear, you're able to find out a way to rejoice. That's a deeper joy. That's the joy of contentment, a joy of being flexible, like water, and flow in any situation. It's a joy of not depending on external circumstances. It is a joy that comes from deep within us. So that is, I think that is the best part, that the all easy ways of positive intervention, whatever, most of them are no longer useful. For example, one positive psychology intervention was saying that, oh, go to concert, I go to sports, they can happy. But now we can't, right? Because of quarantine. So I'm saying that your inner world is much richer than the outside world. It's time for us to start to travel down the road less traveled, down the path less traveled. It's time for us to explore the inner richness, the world of transcendental value, the world, the rich wisdom that we need to learn. Okay, you go to extreme and go not seek more and more happiness, but be content. We have found inner peace, to be calm in the midst of a storm. So the COVID-19 really offers us wonderful opportunities to discover how beautiful the world is, and how good the world is. The goodness, the beauty, the creativity, all kinds of people start come up with innovations and inventions to meet a crisis. So creativity and innovation don't actually come from positivity. It's not a broaden and build. It's deep and wide.
Oh, that sounds like a great example of what you were saying before about East meeting West, and some of the ancient wisdom going deeper and looking at contentment rather than, the sort of surface level stuff. I'm just wondering though, particularly in the West, you know, we're always looking for, well, how do you do it? And, you know, in positive psychology, particularly in the early days, there was, you know, your gratitude interventions, which you sort of alluded to, but getting to those deeper sources of happiness or contentment, do you have any sort of suggestions for our listeners about how they might approach it?
Okay. Now, we all know the intervention of three good things, right? So in our situation, sometimes, right now, sometimes every day is so stressful and all the bad things happening, people dying around us, people hurting, people grieving. It's difficult to mention three good things every day. So now I'm suggesting, why don't we change the term rather than three good things when we talk about three blessings in disguise, three blessings in painful situations. You can always find something good, no matter how bad the situation. So that blessing that you discover actually is more meaningful, more satisfying, more helpful than the good things of happy events, right? So the most meaningful things that you value, you treasure for a lifetime, often you discover in the midst of sorrow, in the midst of darkness. When you discover a light in the darkness, so that light means something. I see it. So a light bulb turn on inside you. You discover something, right? So that's deeper. That's what I call it essential gratitude. And also, essential gratitude, for example, the fact I can breathe. As long as I can breathe, there is hope, right? So I say, I'm not going to kill myself. God, I still can't breathe. Some people struggle for breath. They're dying because they can't breathe. How lucky I am. I can breathe. Oh my God, I can breathe. As long as I can breathe, there's hope. There is creativity, possibility for creativity. There's possibility for building relationship. So we are made for happiness through relationship, through creativity. Relationship, creativity often develop in the midst in time like this. Okay, so we're able to develop deeper relationship. We're able to discover deeper joy of creativity with what we have, with the little resources we have, being logged in. Okay. Any more question?
It reminds me of this poem that I really love. I don't know if you've ever read Khalil Gibran, Paul, but he's this beautiful poet that was in America, but had, I think, Arabic background. And he wrote this sweet poem called The Prophet. And there's a poem in there called Joy and Sorrow. And basically, the whole premise is joy and sorrow are one, right? They're not separate. And the deeper that sorrow can carve into your heart, the more joy you can hold.
Yeah. So the only Arab poet I know is Rumi. Is it Rumi Arab?
Yeah, Rumi. Yeah.
Rumi. I only know Rumi. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Did the whole thing. Okay. I told my positive psychology friends, I say, if you want to be happy, you must think about the opposite. Here's the reason why, okay? If you think in terms of the opposite, then when you are truly happy, you don't get overboard. You don't get, you don't like puff up, blow up a balloon. You might say, oh, happiness will pass. There might be sorrow ahead. So you tone down, right? When successful, you'll not be too arrogant because tomorrow I might crash, I may fail, right? So still the opposite help to keep you in balance, right? On the other hand, when you are fail, when you are lost your job, when something opposite, say, oh, don't be too sad. You are now at a rock bottom. Whenever you go, it's going up, right? So this thing about duality, keep us to maintain calmness and balance and center. So we're able to maintain our center. Yes.
It's like, I think there's something in here about simplicity, because when you go too far down one path, that path is ever expanding, right? And like we know that happiness is relative. So as we increase in our happiness, the things that make us happy, the needle keeps moving, right? But like you said, I've been having the same sensation and finding happiness in simple things like breathing in, being mindful of breath, and recognizing what a gift that is right now in a world where so many people are dying because they can't breathe, right? And it seems ironic, or it seems, too simple almost, but there is an immense happiness and gratitude that comes with that. My partner's talking about that all the time, just the fact that we live in a country where we can open a tap and running water comes out is enough to be happy about.
But here's the key, okay? I often hear psychologists say, oh, I want to be happy and happier, and optimal happier. You see, according to this Eastern thinking, you do not seek, you say happier, optimal, maximize. That's the wrong way. Middle way. The middle way is the comfortable space. Don't seek too much. Be content with what you have. So if you can more and more, that is the recipe for disappointment. Because when you have unrealistic expectations, you're bound to be disappointed, right? But you have realistic, say, oh, love is hard. I should be contented with what I have. I don't want to be happier. I'm very happy. I'm already happy. Then you're really happy, right? So of simplicity. The path to simplicity is go through complexity. Again, see, it's a paradox, right? If you all want to be simple-minded, that's childish. True simplicity, like Einstein said, you truly understand the complex theories, you truly understand everything, then when you go really deep, it's very simple. The truth is very simple. The truth is shared by East and West. But let's go deeper. Superficially, it's different because different cultures express, articulate the truth differently. So you look at superficial things, oh, it's different. But if we all go deeper, the deeper you dig, the more similar we are. Because we're all human beings, share the same human nature. So that's why simplicity only comes from seeking deeper.
Simplicity on the far side of complexity, Paul, is something.
Yeah. It's deeper. You have to understand, be open-minded. Do not reject, oh, you're not possible, you're humanistic, I reject you. Oh, keep rejecting, okay? We're like saddle, we call that saddle effect, right? Saddle effect. Everybody have little warlord territory. If we are open-minded, be citizens of the world, no East, no West, no Jews, no Chinese, no black, no white. We're all human beings. If we're thinking in an open-minded way, then we're more likely to get to the bottom.
Paul, I'm interested. A lot of this connects to what we know you for, which is what I know you best for, which is the Positive Psychology 2.0 paper that you wrote. And I'm interested, what motivated that? Where did that come from? Was it personal? Was it professional? Or was it a combination?
Okay. Basically, second wave psychology for me had two parts. The first part is existential parapsychology. So from my personal experience, saying that psychology is shallow. It doesn't deal with the dark side of human existence. The essential part of human existence is all limitations, of frailty, of fragility. You do not accept the human limitation and the dark side, our shadow, our proclivity towards evil. You do not accept the dark side, then our psychology is shallow. It cannot pass the test of COVID-19. If you accept suffering as a foundation, then your happiness is on solid ground. Okay, the first part. The second part of second wave psychology is indigenous psychology. That is, even though we all share the human nature, we all share the same basic understanding, the same human experience, but because of our language, our historical different history, so we express, experience, and articulate our happiness or sorrow differently. For example, my friend Tim Lamont discovered that happiness was not translatable. But it's a different experience, okay? So therefore, to really understand happiness, we need to study the happiness from Eastern perspective, from Western perspective, from Indian perspective, from Chinese perspective. To dig deeper, by studying different culture, at bottom, we found they're the same, see? The only way we can find true happiness, the real meaning of happiness, is by looking at indigenous psychology of different cultures. So you only focus on American or European, then our theorizing or understanding of psychology is by definition limited. Limited to our language, limited to our culture. So it cannot benefit humankind very much. But on the other hand, if we have a really cross culture, we start respect other cultures, and then we're able to come understanding that other people can resonate with.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. This has been such a rich and deep conversation itself, but we're running out of time, and I just want to give you an opportunity. Is there anything that we haven't had the chance to talk about today that you'd really like to, you really want people to know, given everything that's going on?
Okay. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to talk to you guys. You seem to understand. I can see that I'm not going to a war, that you guys understand, okay? So I will appreciate that you can spread the word that the little guy Paul Wong, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, thank you very much.
It was an absolute pleasure, Paul. Thank you so much for making the time in your day. We've loved having you. For all of our viewers out there, go deep. Now's an opportunity, and that's what Paul is saying, to go deeper.
Go deeper. That's the way to go. Go deeper, not higher, not more, go deeper.
And if you want to go deeper, please go deeper on our subscribe button and hit the like and the share, and leave a comment about how you like to go deeper. But that's all of it for today.
That's all I'll say now.
Very much.
Okay.
You stay healthy, world.
Bye-bye. God bless.